Hey guys, welcome back. I am Kanai, and this is exactly how you get premium motorcycle riding gear for cheaper than MRP rates in India. Let's go. So, as most of you bikers might know, that there are a lot of brands that are flooding the motorcycle, industry today. You have DSG, you have Pro Biker, you have Zeus, you have Revit, Alpine Star, Icon, and whatnot, right? However, most of these brands that you find for really cheap, like any jacket that is under 10,000 rupees in India, is mostly a Delhi made jacket, either by DSG, by Pro Biker, or similar brands. These companies have no R&D teams to check their material, whether it is really working, whether it is not. So what you generally get when you buy these jackets is basically a replica of an Alpine Star jacket, but with much cheaper materials, made with way more untrained labor, and practically the armor and everything that you get is basically just foam pads, ABS plastic pads cut into a elbow guard shape and whatnot. However, if you just continue with the video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get a really great Alpine Star jacket for, let's say, something that is selling in India for 25,000 rupees. How can you get it straight from the authorized dealer, but not from India, but have it delivered to your home for less than 12,000 rupees? So let's go. So when you're looking to buy some premium motorcycle gear, instead of going to the dealer who's in India, who's going to sell you the product for a premium, I highly recommend you check out websites like fcmoto.de, Revzilla, motoin.de. These are basically a multi-brand superbike stores, huge stores that are based in Europe. What happens is, never in India can you sell more than 2 to 300 Alpine Star jackets in a month, right? Because there is no market for it. However, in Europe, the premium motorcycle gear market is much bigger. So what happens is there is always a sale on one product or another every time a new product is launched. So jackets say that you have been wanting to buy and is for 30,000 rupees in India. It's very much possible that that product is for, let's say, sale for $119 or 110 euros or whatever online in Europe. So you want to go to these websites, you check out their so-called hot deals, or discounted deals, or seasonal offs, or seasonal sales, clearance stock, different names for the same thing. So check out the sales that they have. They offer really great discounts. In fact, you'll be surprised if you get a sort of a 50-60% off on a really good jacket that was, say, launched 8 months ago. So these kind of deals happen every day. I am putting a list of all the websites that I use down in the comment section. Do check it out. So go on these websites, check out the deals, finalize your product and everything. Now, once you have finalized your product, it's time to buy and pay for the shipping and the product and these two things. Now, when you're looking to import some motorcycle gear from the outside, right, like from a different country, you're primarily looking at three types of expenses. One is going to be your product purchase cost, the second is going to be your shipping cost, and the third is going to be your customs cost. So once your product is bought, automatically based on your delivery address, the company is going to charge you your shipping fees. You have options of whether you want DHL express delivery, you want your normal DHL delivery, you want some very lazy speed post delivery. So if you go for an express delivery, of course it's going to be charged. So they're charged accordingly. However, on an average, any company that sells from Europe or US for that matter, they charge somewhere between 1,000 to 1,600 rupees for shipping your product to India. So you want to pay for the product, you want to pay for the shipping, and then once you have ordered your product, it takes roughly 7 to 8 days for the product to arrive in India. Once it arrives here, any product coming from other countries is going to go through customs. When it goes through customs, your equipment is going to be checked. Based on your bill amount, there's going to be a custom that is applicable for your product. Customs are applicable based on the type of product you're using and the value of the product. Generally, products that are cheaper than 6,000 rupees do not attract any customs. However, if your product is more expensive, and depending on the category, like if it's an electronic gadget, whether it is a clothing wear, whether it is safety equipment, these have different types of customs duties. So anywhere between 15 to 30%. So the customs officer is going to charge a duty to your product. Once that is done, the product comes to your local post office, from where you have to go and collect it, or you can have it delivered if you stay in a pretty small town, right? Once your product arrives at the customs office, you basically want to go, the process is you go there, you check your product. If everything is fine, you pay the customs duty and you collect the product. However, there are a few hacks to all of this which I will tell you about. in some time. Why buy it from dealers from Europe rather than India? Well, the dealers in India are never going to offer you a discount because the premium motorcycle riding gear market as such is very small. So they order a very limited number of pieces in limited designs, in limited colors, in limited sizes. So it's very difficult for you to really have a choice when you buy from Indian dealers. It's either this jacket or that jacket, this color or that color. That's about it. But when you buy from these major companies like FC Moto, Moto and Revzilla, they have every product in every variation possible and in every size. So you have a much bigger, pool of options to choose from. This is one. Secondly, their service is really good. I have never had a problem with importing riding gear, wherein the company refused to give me sort of assistance with delivery, or they refuse to if I got the wrong product, they probably stop giving me or receiving my mails or calls. Nothing of that sort. So the customer policy is really great. So is there a way how you can fool the customs or get rid of the customs duty? Absolutely freaking yes. I have a friend who imported a really expensive motorcycle helmet, who had it delivered to his house through the customs. It passed the customs, reached the post office. The guy came with the customs receipt at his house. He took the helmet box in. He went, he checked it out. The RI helmet was fantastic. It was perfectly what he wanted. He removed the helmet. He replaced the RI helmet with a similar color scheme but an absolutely different helmet by Vega. He put it in the box. He went to the customs, post office guy. He told him that it's the wrong product and he can send it back and I will get my refund. The post office guy simply kept the receipt with him. He took the Vega helmet and he left. So yeah, that way you can, in this case it was worth it because the duty itself was at least 5-6 times the cost of the helmet. However, this is not a very legal or not at all a legal way to deal with things, but it works. Second thing, if you really want to escape customs duties, instead of getting it shipped through a service or something, if you have a friend, family member, neighbor, relative, enemy, whatever, coming from the other country, if you simply ask them that if they can pick up a courier for you, or if you can have it delivered to their address and they can get it with them while coming. The only drawback to this is they will have to really make sure it doesn't look like a new product when it comes in. There should be no box, no labels, no warranty card. So the idea is to make it look like a used product, so it is not eligible for duty. So these are two really common ways how you can evade duty in India. Another way which is there, but maybe not all European traders are okay with it, is once you place the order, you can ask the company to send you a dummy bill. So basically, if your product is for 30,000 rupees, just ask them to make a bill for 4,500, 5,000 rupees, or even 8,000 rupees. Now, most of the companies do not want to do this, but there is always a few sellers who are okay with doing it. So they'll just give you a pseudo bill with the product, and automatically when the customs officer sees it, he's just going to calculate the duty based on the value of the product, and you end up paying way less duties. Right. So why do I suggest that you should buy from all these European websites as compared to dealers in India, right? Well, for starters, dealers in India don't really have a big margin or a big turnover when it comes to premium motorcycle riding gear. So the number of volume equipment that they order, the variations, the sizes is very limited. So even with the best of the dealers, you might get 5 types of color options in your jacket. However, if you choose from European websites, they have every possible product there is on sale. So you have numerous colors to choose from, you have numerous designs to choose from, there are way more sizes, there are limited edition jackets, there are probably old stock jackets that are really good but their production is stopped. So you get all types of options that you can imagine. So they are really good in this sense. Second is that even if you buy it from an Indian dealer, they will generally ask you for a 15 to 30 day delivery time, which is way too much for just shipping in India, right? If you order directly from FC Moto, you can have your product delivered to your home in under 7 days. So it makes way more sense to go with a European company for all the options that they offer, or for all the delivery options that they have. And another thing is they have really great customer service. Like if you order a helmet and it comes in the wrong size, or in the if the visor is missing, you just send them an email. They are going to send you their the visor probably back with express delivery, all paid by them. They might also send a complimentary gift for a makeup for all the mistake that they have done. So customer policy wise, these companies are really great. They are very customer satisfaction oriented, and that is not the case with dealers in India. So what type of gear to buy? I'm not saying that your every product on these websites is going to be cheaper than Indian prices, right? It might just happen that most of the products are just matching the dealer price. However, dealers in India do not have this seasonal sale, clearance sale type of concepts. So if you just go to the clearance section, if you go to the sales section, if you go to that seasonal off, whatever the fancy name they call it with, just go to that section, you will find numerous products that are for sale. The number of products that are on sale on these websites is basically the total inventory of a dealer in India. So just imagine, if a dealer in India can only sell 3 products on sale right now, these guys are probably selling 350 plus products. So go on the sales section, check out the right product. One thing I'll really, guys should make sure is, make sure the sizes are checked before you actually purchase the product. So just go to your local dealer, try the jacket, find out your ideal size, but don't buy it from him. Go to these websites and buy it from them directly. Because if you get the wrong size shipped, and if you ordered the wrong size, you are going to have to end up paying for the shipping back to the company so they can ship you the right product. So just to avoid that double shipping and time and money both, just make sure you order the right size. As far as the designs are concerned, I'm sure that these companies have, the European websites companies have way more products to offer than any of our dealers in India. So do check it out. So I really think that I have helped you with how to order premium motorcycle gear. In general, I'm a big advocate of not using cheap motorcycle gear, because not only does it not protect you, but it can also work against you in the time of a crash. So do check out these websites. If you have any questions about shipping, product displacement, like dispatch, how do you find out the ideal helmet size, anything, just drop down a comment below. I'll be sure to reply to every comment. Also, I have written a detailed article of this, how to get cheap motorcycle riding gear. I'll also drop down a link for the same. Do check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. Until then, please ride safe, enjoy your first lockdown, post lockdown ride. Very soon I'll be seeing you on the streets. Bye.